The James Gunn's brand new DCU is coming. Going to really be kicked off in the theaters next year with Superman, formerly known as Superman Legacy, now just Superman. I cannot wait. I love James Gunn as a filmmaker. I mean, everything he's done, from being able to do these small shoestring budget films, still my favorite film of his. No matter how good Guardians is, no matter how good I love Peacemaker, whatever, my favorite film of James Gunn's is still Slither. This shoestring budget little horror comedy film he did, it just really shows off what he can do. Obviously, the massive success he had with Guardians of the Galaxy. Then he came over and made just a remarkable film with his Suicide Squad. Didn't make any money, but man, that movie was great. Then he made Peacemaker, which is like the number one most successful thing WB's ever put on television, or at least DC has ever put on television. Mm-hmm. He does incredible stuff. I love the guy. Now, we found out a little while ago that Supergirl will be a part of this new DCU, and we know who's going to be playing it. How do you pronounce her name? Alcott?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from the House of the Dragon, right? And which I thought was a great choice. She's going to be awesome in this. Well, now, the most important piece of the puzzle may be in place, as we may have a director for the Supergirl film. This comes to us from Deadline, who writes the following. Cruella and I, Tonya filmmaker Craig Gillespie is in talks, and by the way, not only those two, but also the recent Dumb Money, which is absolutely freaking fantastic. Anyway, so Dumb Money, Cruella, and I, Tonya filmmaker Craig Gillespie is in talks to direct Supergirl for Warner Brothers DC Studios, we can tell you. The plan is for DC to shoot the movie for Q4 after they've completed James Gunn's Superman, which is shooting in Georgia for July 11th, 2025 theatrical release. DC bosses Gunn and Peter Safran are producing. DC Executive Vice President Chantal Nong is executive producing, we hear. All right, listen. There's a lot of different things that can go into making us as film fans interested in a film. Whether it's the pure subject matter itself, whether it's the cast that gets attached, maybe it's the writer. But I still contend the most important piece of the puzzle is who's directing it. That ultimately, not the only important thing. There are a lot of other important factors too. I'm just saying probably the most significant one is that if they can land a guy like Craig Gillespie, which by the way, Cruella was a way better film than it had any business being. I, Tonya, got Margot Robbie her Academy Award nomination. And by the way, that movie is just brilliant as well. And then, of course, the recent Dumb Money.
Dumb Money, which, man, that should have made more money.
Oh, look, they basically did no marketing campaign for that film.
So
the only
good.
reason I even knew about it was because they showed off a bunch of it at CinemaCon last year.
Yeah.
And it blew all of our minds. Like, if you guys remember, after we came out of that presentation, they did a presentation for Dumb Money. We came out of that and we were like, this thing looks freaking amazing. So good.
Yep.
Paul Dano, Seth Rogen, Ron Swanson. Why do I keep freezing? Nick Offerman. I mean, the cast is just crazy good.
Yep.
Based on a true story. They took some liberties, but whatever. The movie was great. You take a guy like this with this ability to create incredible characters, take drama. He's worked within a pop cultural sense before, having done Cruella as well. And again, he made that a much better movie than it had any business being. And he turned out product like I, Tonya, and Dumb Money. I'll tell you what, Supergirl, this movie has gone from I'll see it when they first said they were going to do it, to, okay, I'm kind of interested when they cast Supergirl, to now I'm going, all right, now I want to see this. Now, you got Craig Gillespie directing this in a superhero genre? Yeah. So that's a great picture, by the way. I don't know who made that.
I don't know. I just saw that. I just found this today. I'm like, wow, that's the best one yet.
That's a very good picture.
With Millie
Whoever
in
put
there.
that one together.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, sign me up. Now, the question will become, can DC and Warner Brothers get the general movie-going audience excited about a Supergirl film?
Yep.
They had their CW show, and it lasted a bunch of seasons, but the reality is its ratings were never all that high. So that's going to be the interesting part here.
Well, there's no a way around it. She's always going to be, associated with Superman. So I think what's important is they differentiate this character from whatever James Gunn is going to bring us, just enough where people see her as a separate, you know, entity,
Right.
and want to go see what she's up to. Because if they're gonna just mix her, because they're introducing her in the Superman film, right? As we know,
I believe so.
We don't know.
Oh, we don't know?
That's the rumor. The rumor we are. I mean, the fact that they went out and cast her so early, even before they had a director, suggests that she will be appearing in the Superman film.
Hey, I like this character a lot. I like Supergirl. I think it's a great character, especially the last thing they released. One I read, The Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, if they follow it in sort of that way, I'm all on board. I'll be watching this. I don't care. I
And you know
love
what?
this character.
They did such a good job with her too in the Flash film, because Sasha Kaye.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. I got it. I
Only
learned.
100 times.
I can learn stuffs. She was very good, but they needed to do a new one. I mean,
Yeah.
so that was kind of clear. Here's the thing for me, and I admit this, and I'm not saying I'm right to feel this way. I'm not saying I'm wrong to feel this way. I don't generally get on board with derivative characters, right? Generally, not that there aren't exceptions, but you got Superman. Well, we got Supergirl. We got Flash. We got Kid Flash.
Yeah, I got you.
We've got Hulk. We got She-Hulk. Like I'm usually not like really on board with the derivative characters. That being said, there are exceptions, and attaching a filmmaker like this, casting the girl that you got, being produced by James Gunn, these things are starting to add up for me. And now I'm like, okay, yeah, now I want to see this.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because there's this sense of excitement I'm getting every time we get news, because the ball is actually starting to roll.
Yeah.
And next year, I can't believe we're actually going to be introduced to this new DC.
Yeah, and by the
I
way, we got
mean-
the animated thing coming too. We
I
got
mean, if
Creature
you could-
Commandos.
If you could pre-order your CinemaCon tickets for next year, you should do them right away, because I think next year's CinemaCon is going to be explosive.
Oh, I
to be
think they're
honest.
they're probably gonna show Superman at next year's
I
CinemaCon.
absolutely was thinking that too this morning.
Yeah, they're definitely going to show it at CinemaCon next year. I have no doubt. As long as they like the movie they've produced.
Or at least a trailer.
Well, no, we'll long have
No,
a
we'll
trailer
already
by
have a
next.
trailer.
Yeah, we'll long have a trailer by next CinemaCon, but it'll be interesting to see. Guys, we want to take a moment to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by overpriced wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I heard that for a limited time, all Mint Mobile wireless plans are $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they sell wireless services online. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings on to you. And guys, you know, ever since I switched over to Mint Mobile, I am spending less than 1/3 on my wireless bills than I used to with one of the major carriers. So say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with your existing contacts. So guys, to get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details. Question is for you guys. What do you think about this? Craig Gillespie is apparently now in talks. Remember, by the time you get to the point that you are in talks, that means the studio's decided he's the one they want. He's decided he wants to do the movie. Now they're just trying to hammer out the details. What would you think about him? I personally love this choice if it ends up being him. We'll have to see, though. Whatever you guys think, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.